Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. After those two, I'm not sure where to go with this except say, wow. Just wow. And I'm going to move on a totally different note because that's a hard act to follow with some of the stuff that was mentioned. I'm going to continue on with my thanks. I get up here often, and I got to, first of all, do my thank yous. And something I haven't done for a long time, and I'm not sure why, is I haven't thanked God. I haven't thanked Him for a long time for giving me the ability to serve. So with His strength, I think I'll be able to get through this. Then I want to thank, of course, the people of Moose Jaw who now for 3 times have found confidence in me and our government for representing them at this level. And it is still truly an honor. I drive up here and occasionally I'll send out a Facebook post and it's a picture of the building, and I cannot believe the honor I have working for the people of Moose Jaw in this building. Last time, this is not in any specific order, but last time I forgot to thank my co-worker, my constituency assistant, Simone Gemmell. And contrary to what some of the folks say, she is the best because she has to put up with me. Okay. So if you guys that know me well, that's a valid point. Yeah, she has to put up with me, and she does a great job with that. And I want to thank Simone for taking care of me through this time, taking care of the people of Moose Jaw. I get stopped on the street and in the store because now I'm even with the long hair and the beard, I'm recognizable, and people will go, thank you. Your assistant, I don't remember her name, helped me, helped us, walked us through this, got us what we need. She helped people that weren't able to download their app for the virus. She would walk them through that process because there was a lot of our elderly folks that were vaccinated but were not necessarily computer literate or had a smartphone. So she would help them through that process, print it off, get them all set up, and away they go. Yeah, well, there's some of us here on this side that are seniors and some that are getting close. Next, I want to thank all of the people in the caucus office, and I got a few special shout-outs there. First of all, there's a couple of Moose Javians in there, Chris and Lee. I want to thank you guys for the great work you do in research and finding me the notes that I need for stuff like this. John, for his leadership of caucus, trying to keep all us backbenchers, as they call us, in line, but works with us well. Kim and her ability to do that social media, or do the media stuff, that the print media and all that, help us put that together, help our CAs with that. And Carly, when you walk into the office, you always see Carly. And even if she's on a difficult phone call, as soon as that phone is set down, she's got a huge smile on her face saying hi. So thanks for that. And then we've got our new folks in there. We got Troy and Nule and Lake. And as we go on, I'm getting to know you guys pretty good, and it's fun working with you. Now my family. As some of you who follow me on social media will know, we also had an addition to our family. I had a grandson, another grandson born to me. So that's 5 now I have. I have 3 in Moose Jaw and 2 in southeast Manitoba or southwestern Manitoba, and that's the part of Manitoba that keeps trying to separate and join Saskatchewan. So he's in the right part of the province. So that, and my boys, we got Jeffrey, Dylan, and Ryan. My boys are always there, always got my back, always phoning to check up on Dad, see how he's doing. And my grandkids, I occasionally get my grandkids by myself, and this past weekend I took Jordison, Jackson, and Attica to the hockey game, and I had Oliver, my service dog, with me, helping keep me in line while I kept my grandkids in line. And there's something about that being a parent is for the young people, because being 56 years old and trying to keep up with an 8, a 7, and a 5-year-old was all I could do. And at the hockey game, and by the way, the Warriors, they beat Saskatoon soundly that day. I don't think Saskatoon even got a goal. Shut them out. So we covered my kids, Jeffrey, Dylan, Ryan. We've got, we've also got almost step-parents in there. So we got Kaylee and Derek, who are co-parenting with my son Dylan, and we have Dylan's new partner Monica. So I want to give a shout out to them, because getting them, even though they're extended, they're still part of the family, because they're there with my grandkids, and I need to mention the great work that they do with my grandkids. Now Mom and Dad. And Mom and Dad, I get out to visit them as often as I can, and now I have an excuse with a brand new grandson and my granddaughter in South Melita. And if you follow Highway 39 down, it goes right through Estevan and then Highway 18 all the way to Manitoba. So it gives me the opportunity to visit my mom and dad, who are in the Minister of Social Services riding. And I know we've talked about it before. We both grew up. We know each other. I went to school with her older sister. I'm not sure how much older she is, but I know she's a young, strong woman from Estevan doing a fantastic job. Where are we going now? I'm trying to avoid being negative, but I do have to throw out a special thank you to the Chamber of Commerce over this entire COVID period. When COVID first hit and everything shut down, Rob and his staff, why can't I remember her name? But Rob set up, and it was a really good idea. It was Zoom, and we had Zoom meetings every week, and it was sometimes it was twice a week, and we were trying to figure out how we would help how they would help those struggling businesses, like our restaurants and some of the families that were struggling. They came up with that, I believe the member from Moose Jaw North had a member statement on it, and they delivered a couple of thousand suppers that they would fundraise, and they would buy the meals from the restaurants in town, keeping the restaurants employed, and then they'd go out and deliver these meals to our less than fortunate in Moose Jaw. And it was just a way to give back across the community. The business community stepped up to the plate to support those less fortunate, and then the Chamber of Commerce came up with these great ideas. Now, I think I'm done with my thank you, so just let me check my list. Extended, step-parents, grandkids. Okay. I do have to make mention of a couple of points that the members have brought up today. And when they said we don't care on this side, I give my head a shake, because I listened to the member from Prince Albert Northcote last night, and I listened to my other colleague from Prince Albert, and I listened to them both, and I remember his speech being so passionate about not what he did as Minister of SGI, but what the folks did at SGI and the people of Saskatchewan did with the MAD program. That was absolutely, to say that we don't care and we don't have a heart, and that is so inaccurate. I know for a fact that there have been Friday nights on a long weekend where I've called the minister because we've got somebody in my office in trouble. And this is after 5 o'clock. It's not a 9-to-5 job, Mr. Speaker. You know that. I know that. And we stay there and help them to get them that house that they need, or that hotel room, or that food voucher, or whatever it is. The minister is a phone call away. Her staff is a phone call away. Social Services has an after-hours emergency number in Moose Jaw that you can call, and we make sure that it's out there. During this cold stretch, we ran into the same problems as everybody else, but we made a point. I made a point, and the member from Moose Jaw North made a point. We went down there, we handed out cards to the gentleman that was running Rainbow Thrift Store. We put our cell numbers on the back, so at no point should somebody have to go homeless. That was our personal cell number, so he could reach out to us anytime, day or night, to make sure that we got that. And I see already my time's running short. I don't see how I just get through my thank yous, and I don't want to take away from my colleagues. That was the biggest thing that really, and I'll be honest, ticked me off, and it hurt. It hurt to say that we don't care. I know for a fact that I care. And I know for a fact everyone on this side cares. Every single one of them. I really don't care what they say, because most of the time they're wrong. So, with that, because I'm out of time, and I promised I wouldn't go over this time, there is no way in God's green earth that I will support that amendment. However, I do support the motion put forward by the Deputy Premier and seconded by the member from Moose Jaw North, whom I work with well. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.